Sairam students, welcome back. I hope you all are fine. Today let us continue with the revision of Geography lesson number 3, Motions of the Earth. Children, in this lesson we will revise about rotation, revolution, leap year, solstices, that is about summer solstice and winter solstice, and also about equinox. But today let us revise about rotation, revolution and leap year. Children, you know that everything in the universe, it is in motion. That means nothing is stationary. And our earth, it also moves continuously in the space. Children, as we know that the earth is always moving in the space. So, what are the motions of the earth? The earth, it has two types of motions, rotation and revolution. What do you mean by rotation? It is the movement of the earth on its axis. Children, you can see the image. You can see the earth, it is moving around its own axis. And the earth, it takes about 24 hours to complete one rotation around its axis. And what do you mean by revolution? The movement of the earth around the sun in a fixed path or orbit is called revolution. Children, here you can see the sun is in the center and the earth is moving around the sun in a fixed path or the orbit. So this is called as revolution. And the axis of the earth, which is an imaginary line, it makes an angle. Children, what is the angle of inclination of the earth's axis with its orbital plane? The angle of inclination of the earth's axis with its orbital plane is 66.5 degrees. And what do you mean by orbital plane? The plane that is formed by the orbit, it is called the orbital plane. And from where does the earth get light? The earth gets light from the sun. And due to the spherical shape of the earth, only half of it gets light from the sun at a time. So the portion that is facing the sun, it experiences day, while the other half away from the sun, it experiences night. Children, can you define the circle of illumination? The circle that divides the day from night on the globe is called the circle of illumination. And this circle, it does not coincide with the axis. Here in the center, you can see an imaginary line, that is the circle of illumination, and it does not coincide with the axis. Children, here you can see two diagrams. The first diagram, we can see inclination of the earth's axis and the orbital plane. We can see the angle of inclination is 66.5 degrees with its orbital plane, and the earth, it is tilted at an angle of 23.5 degrees. So children, can you say why days and nights are not of equal length? Days and nights are not of equal length because of the inclined axis of the earth. As earth is tilted at an angle of 23.5 degrees, so days are longer in summers than in winters. And the second diagram, it is about day and night on the earth that are caused due to rotation. And here we can see the circle of illumination, that is the circle that divides the day from night on the globe. It is called the circle of illumination. Children, how long does the earth take to complete one rotation around its axis? The earth, it takes about 24 hours to complete one rotation around its axis. And this is the daily motion of the earth. Children, what is known as the earth day? The period of rotation is known as the earth day. Children, can you tell what would happen if the earth did not rotate? If the earth, it did not rotate, the portion of the earth that is facing the sun, it would always experience day, thus bringing continuous warmth to the region, whereas the other half, it would remain in darkness and it would be freezing cold all the time. So, life would not have been possible in such extreme conditions. This means lives of animals and plants would not sustain in such harsh conditions. Children, who stated that the earth is round and rotates on its own axis? The ancient Indian astronomer Aryabhatta had stated that the earth is round and rotates on its own axis. Children, the second motion of the earth around the sun in its orbit, it is called revolution. Now let's discuss, what is a leap year? Children, we know that the earth, it takes 365 days and 6 hours to complete a revolution. But for the sake of convenience, we consider that a year consists of 365 days. So the 6 hours that are ignored, they make one day, that is 24 hours over a span of 4 years. And this one day is added to that year in the month of February. Therefore, after every 4 years, February has 29 days and that year is known as leap year. Now children, let's do a quiz. Tick the correct options. First one, the movement of the earth around the sun is known as dash. A. Rotation. B. Revolution. C. Inclination. D. None of these. What's the correct option? Correct. B. Revolution. The movement of the earth around the sun is known as revolution. Second one, the circle that divides the globe into day and night is called dash. A. Circle of darkness. B. Circle of day and night. C. Circle of illumination. D. None of these. What's the correct option? Correct. C. Circle of illumination. The circle that divides the globe into day and night is called circle of illumination. Third one, a leap year has dash number of days. A. 366, B. 365, C. 364, D. 367. What's the correct answer? Yes, A. 366. A leap year has 366 number of days. Fourth one, the axis of the earth is an dash. A. Imaginary line. B. Straight line. C. Curved line. D. Real line. What's the correct option? Yes, A. Imaginary line. The axis of the earth is an imaginary line. Fifth one, days and nights occur due to dash of the earth. A. Rotation. B. Revolution. C. Gravitation. D. All of the above. What's the correct option? Yes, A. Rotation. Days and nights occur due to rotation of the earth. Sixth one, the time taken by the earth to complete one rotation around its axis is dash. A. 12 hours. B. 36 hours. C. 18 hours. D. 24 hours. What's the correct option? Yes, D. 24 hours. The time taken by the earth to complete one rotation around its axis is 24 hours. Seventh one, the period of rotation is known as dash. A. The sun day. B. The moon day. C. The earth day. D. None of these. What's the correct answer? Correct. C. The Earth Day. The period of rotation is known as the Earth Day. Eighth one. What is orbital plane? A. Plane formed by the axis. B. Plane formed by the orbit. C. Both A and B. D. None of these. What's the correct answer? Correct. B. Plane formed by the orbit. The plane formed by the orbit is known as the orbital plane. Children, today we have completed the revision of part 1 of Geography lesson number 3. We shall continue with the revision of this lesson in our next class. Till then, goodbye children.